Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my nice, comfortable couch, my nice, comfortable home. It's time to talk once again about thinking about things, how to think about things, so that you can live a more fulfilled and happy life, right? So, today I just want to talk about what money really buys. What money really buys? When you don't have money, you think money solves all your problems. But then I have known a lot of really rich people. I personally I have millionaire friends. I have billionaire friends. Okay, and to be honest, I see that money do not solve their problems. Money never solves problems. In fact, there's only one thing money buys in the world. So until you know exactly what money buys, money will not give you what you want. See, the problem is people expect money to do for them what money doesn't do. Most people expect money to do for their lives what money could not do, right? I mean, you don't even need to have millionaire, billionaire friends to know this. You just have to Google, or even I believe you have read a lot of stories about very rich people who ultimately self-destruct. People who win lottery and ultimately they do a lot of stupid things and they die. And rich people who ultimately destroy themselves on drugs and all these things. It's not new. And it always leaves people with this thing like, oh man, if I were them, I wouldn't do that. I need the money so much. Why are they abusing their money? You may say this now, but until you know this exactly what money buys, you are very likely to repeat those same mistakes. Because you're likely to expect money to do for you what money could not do. So, what exactly do money buy? Money buys time. The only thing that money buys is time. Let me elaborate. People ask me, how about food? We need money to buy food. No. Money allows you to have food quicker. But people without money, they can grow their own food. I know plenty of people, even people who live in apartments, they have their own bin of soil that they dug up somewhere and they grow their own potatoes. It's just gonna take time. You want that fanciful meal? You can make that fanciful meal with little or no money. You just have to have time to slowly gather all these things or slowly save up the little money you have. So when you have little money, everything takes longer time. Either by having to do it the hard way, which is the longer way, or having to save up the money to be able to afford it. Either way, the difference, there is only one difference, and that is time. Money allows you do it quicker. If you have no money, you can walk all the way to Peru and still have your Peru holiday. It's just gonna take a lot longer. When you have money, you just take a plane and go. So what's the difference? The difference is time. Everything just takes longer when you have lesser or no money. It doesn't mean that you cannot be doing today what you can do with money. You see the thing now? You see the point now? With or without money, you can do whatever you can start to do or do whatever you want to do right now. You know? Just that without money, it's going to take longer. Now, the problem is a lot of people don't understand this and they think, I can only do this when I have money. When I cannot do that when I have money. I can only go to Korea to learn Korean when I have money. No, I know plenty of people who went to Korea to learn Korean with no money to their back. They just, apply for a working holiday, go there, work a part-time job at the same time, learn. They don't need a lot of money to do that. The problem is you think you need money to do all these things. You think money allows you to do things that without money you cannot do, which that is the problem. That is the reason why people cannot be happy even when they have money. Because money buys you time. And so, if you have nothing you want to do with the time, money does nothing for you. You don't know the number of people that I know in this world today that I've ever asked that they have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with time. They have no hobbies, no pursuits, nothing. I know a lot of retirees, like even people who retired quite early, still have energy, a lot of money, they don't know what to do. And you know what? That hollow emptiness of freedom, of not knowing what to do with suddenly all that time that you have gained with money. You know what? They turn to self-destruction. And most of them I saw in real life, they turn to drugs. Because drugs take you away from that misery of not knowing what to do with your time. And two, it costs money. It costs a lot of money. So you have something to do with the money at last. Okay. So some people might ask me, so at this point, wouldn't money buy you that that happiness, that joy that fills your heart? No, you can experience that by learning how to meditate, by learning how to fill your heart with spiritual things. It's just gonna take more time. It's just gonna take way more time than having a shot of heroin. So that's the difference is time. This is why a lot of rich people, they seem to live many lifetimes more than other people. They have done much more things than other people. They have done the kind of things that most people probably take 2 or 3 lifetimes to achieve. What's the difference? Because money buys them the time. Money just makes your life, every facet of life go faster. Okay? But it doesn't buy you happiness. It doesn't buy you peace. It doesn't buy you anything right now you think it's gonna buy you. Okay? Because if you think you need money for those things, then you're wrong, because you can have those things right now just by working on it right now, with or without money. And if you don't have that kind of mindset, even when you have money, you're not gonna know what to do with that money. Your problems are still gonna be there. Okay? You're still not gonna be any happier. And in fact, you might actually feel more miserable, because you start to have problems which you never used to have. Friends asking you for money, family, relatives asking you for money, which you feel obligated to give. And then slowly you find that you're obligated to save the world. And then you feel like, you lose yourself in the whole thing. And then you start to self-destruct. Money only works for you when you know what it really buys you, which is time. And if you do not have anything meaningful you want to do in your life with all that time, you're not going to be any happier with the money. And in fact, like I just said, it may work the opposite way. I know to some people who have yet come into money, this sounds super abstract. It sounds like the rantings of a rich man, yeah. But this is what I've observed over many countries in real life. I don't learn from Googling. I learn in real life from the people that I know and I meet and my own experiences. I think that's a difference. I think that makes me different from people who, you know, who learn from Anthony Robbins or what. But yeah, understand what money buys you. Ask yourself, do you have anything meaningful to do with the time money buys you? So, in essence, if you do not have that purpose, the purpose in life that you need the time for, you're not going to be any happier with the money. Without money, your life is empty. Think about it. See you guys next week.